What's up guys, it's your boy Khalid, back with another reaction video. For today's reaction video, I'm gonna be reacting to Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Saunders, a closer look. Canelo Alvarez and Billy Saunders are scheduled to fight in May, and I'm pretty sure that people are gonna think Canelo is gonna win, so am I. Canelo just had a fight recently, and he won that fight in the third round easily. Make sure you guys comment down below what videos you guys want me to react to. Like this video. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, so please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on notifications to never miss a new video. Let's get straight into the video.
Hey, who's next?
Who's next? I just said that's three now.
Who's next? Billy Joe
Welcome
Saunders.
back, fight fans.
Three fighters I've had in there with him now, and he just keeps beating. He may be unbeatable.
Everyone loves a showdown between the best fighters our sport has to
Hell
offer.
yeah.
I know if I get in the ring with him, I have to do stuff with him that no one's ever done. And yes, it's going to be hard, but I know I got the beating of him.
That's why a clash between two men in their peak years, chasing their own respective versions of fistic glory, is so enticing to boxing viewers around the globe.
Canelo has never been scared. He was built as
Canelo is
anyone's
never
man.
scared
So,
of anyone.
Canelo Alvarez, a Mexican legend, intent on enhancing an already
Even when he was
glowing
young,
boxing
he still
legacy
fought
that is
Floyd
seen him win
Mayweather.
world titles across 4 weight classes. Billy Joe Saunders, a talented enigma, so often on the cusp of a big opportunity that would define his own career.
Huge body shots from Billy
If
Joe
Billy wins
Saunders.
this fight, his name is gonna be out there more.
Boxing styles contrasting, personalities so different. The skill level on display will be of the highest order when Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders finally meet.
He's public enemy number one. He's the
Wow.
He has the title, the
Public
WBO
enemy?
title, and we're going after those titles.
Extremely tough challenge that Canelo is taking on.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
Damned him with faint praise. He's better than Tyson Fury.
If you guys are excited for this fight, comment down below.
Canelo's tough and willing to show it, and is not apologizing for the fact that he has those kind of James Toney level skills to hit you more than you can hit him.
I like the
Sitting around the
music.
top of any credible pound-for-pound list, Canelo is adding names to his resume while traversing the weight classes in search of tough tests and bold new challenges.
Wow. The way Canelo knocks down people is just so humiliating.
In his most recent outing, we saw the 30-year-old Mexican star dismantle Callum Smith, his sturdy British counterpart, in convincing fashion.
Smith is getting
Oh my god.
but he hasn't stopped firing back.
A year prior, he was seen breaking down and knocking out feared Russian puncher Sergey Kovalev up at light heavyweight.
Canelo ain't scared of no one.
Oh, well, he's caught him with a left hand, and his balance went completely just like that.
Moving from a 175-pound banger to a sharpshooting 168-pound mover is all par for the course. Since looking mechanical and predictable in his
He's
only
so
defeat
passionate
so
about
far,
the game of
Canelo
boxing.
has honed his craft to cater for all styles.
He's never been scared. He fought Austin Trout when he was the money man. Landy Lara, a slick Cuban southpaw, right? What superstar fighter would get in with
Mascaraman is so
160
funny.
pounders and below? We're getting Canelo will do it. Good early in this fight.
Unable to crank up the pace against Mayweather when it really mattered, he can now shift
But I'll
gears
say that
and
fight
break down
turned
an opponent
him
when the
into a
situation
beast.
demands.
Ever since he lost against Mayweather, he has been so much better.
Sharpened under the tutelage of coach Eddie Reynoso, boxing's most prodigious A-side enters with the odds stacked in his favor and is one of the sport's toughest men to defeat.
Top 160 pounders, I think he could beat all of them.
Okay.
Whichever one you name, I think he could beat them all.
What do you go to? What do you reach for strength?
I just reach for win. That's all
I mean,
goes to my mind.
obviously,
I don't care.
everyone wants to
When he's
win.
on form, he's absolutely brilliant. He can be untouchable at times. He's such a fantastic mover.
Billy Joe Saunders on his day is a very, very good fighter and can compete with any middleweight in the world in my eyes. All I tell him is don't make any mistakes because he's a very good fighter and he'll capitalise on your mistakes.
The opponent tasked with upsetting those odds has yet to fight on a stage that many believe has long been set for his arrival. The night Englishman Billy Joe Saunders outboxed former world champion David Lemieux in Canada.
Oh, wow.
He appeared on the verge of a breakthrough that never arrived.
Oh,
You could say you
wow.
won my WBO belt when I was 14 stone out of shape and wasn't in love with boxing. Then you wanted to fight me. Fight me now. Now fight me. We'll see a different story because you'll be punching fresh air. Listen, that
I like
tonight will
him.
scare them off.
He talks a lot of trash.
They all want to fight me, but not one of them signed
He
no
better be
contract,
good
so
for
they
that,
want to
though.
fight me that much. Get your pens out and get it signed.
A projected bout with Triple G may have fallen by the wayside, but Saunders now has an opportunity to shake
Oh, wow, he
boxing
lost to
its
Triple
core.
G.
His pedigree's never been a question. He is world class on his day. He's got the beatings of any middleweight, and I would say now super middleweight.
The guy is an elite boxer. Really? Boxing IQ, the guy's phenomenal.
Despite being a hefty underdog, as Tyson Fury showed in his rematch with Deontay Wilder, when the boxing lights shined down on center stage,
I also did a reaction to
expectations
Tyson
could be swiftly
Fury.
destroyed.
Dividing. There's no dodgy scorecards. Everything's kept on a fair playing field. I know Canelo won't beat me.
Oh.
A fleet-footed, defensively aware
I
southpaw
mean,
like
he has
Saunders,
a lot of
who
confidence
does
in
not
himself.
lack belief and self-confidence, will look to follow a blueprint sketched out by the likes of Lara, Trout, and even Amir Khan.
Trout, there's a nice one.
None of those were able to defeat Canelo. Such is the task facing the unbeaten matchroom stylist.
Billy Saunders from the UK also.
Billy Joe Saunders is going to be fighting Canelo. Do you think that Billy Joe Saunders has a chance against Canelo?
Yeah. Anything can happen in the sport of
For
boxing.
sure.
Oh, Billy Saunders, right? Man, they better leave that motherfucker alone, man. He boxed too good.
Saunders who realises it now. He's turning on the start.
Saunders using his footwork and coming off the ropes beautifully. Could be going to end right here.
In the game of boxing, anything can happen.
Even though Canelo started his career off at welterweight, aged just 15,
When he was a teenager, he was a YouTube sensation, playing to packed houses in Mexico, there to watch him beat up grown men.
he has grown into an impressive
Wow.
physical presence. Saunders, meanwhile,
15
has
years
often
old, beating up
ballooned
grown men.
outside of unsettled training camps. Many believe his best options are down at 160.
Perfection, and even the referee applauding Billy Joe Saunders, who has unquestionably retained his Commonwealth title and won this fight by a long, long way. It was a masterclass.
Saunders has risen to every challenge, yet has never boxed in the class of a Canelo before.
He can move, he's awkward, southpaw, throws some awkward angles. I think if anyone can beat Canelo, it's Billy Joe.
The Guadalajara native has 15 years and over 400 rounds of hardened ring experience.
I feel like Mexicans and Americans will go for Canelo, while people from British people will go for Billy Joe.
Both men boast high-level boxing ability. Canelo brings superb head movement to the table, along with ring IQ and ability to manage rounds and fights, plus a punch that has traveled up the divisions.
Can't deny them skills. Canelo's got a big punch, yeah. You can take a punch, can't you?
I can take one, yeah.
You can take a punch.
Well, listen, you dare to be great. He's done it, and all the greats have done it, so if you want to do it, you've got to take them chances.
Saunders' stellar chin will help him absorb those crunching blows. He may need to take center ring at a point and show Canelo that he is a two-weight champion and a man worthy of respect.
This is going to be an exciting fight.
Joe Saunders is going to give him a hell of a fight. I think he's going to give him a tough fight. I think he's going to give him a strategic fight, and that it's going to be competitive going into the late rounds and tough.
Yeah. At 30 years of age and a former Olympian, Saunders has an underrated boxing brain. He may enjoy success early, but if the bout enters the latter stages, that is where Canelo switches on and starts using the knowledge he has accumulated on his prey.
Canelo also has more experience than him.
And Lee fighting on instinct, big right uppercut.
Be caught again there, Andy Lee.
Brains over brawl. and I've got the skill set and mindset to beat anyone in the world.
Damn.
Billy Joe's stamina must hold up better than against Chris Eubank.
Talking a lot of trash there.
The big cliche. Oh, there he does. Great uppercut. Saunders takes it.
He cannot afford the inertia that crept in as the Andy Lee fight progressed.
Kidology from Saunders.
Don't do that, bro. Don't.
He's got a smile on his face.
His jab, distance, and concentration must be on point for no less than 12 rounds if he is to stop the Canelo steam train.
Embarrassing David Lemieux with his punch output, his accuracy, his ability to box, and the degree to which he's dominating the fight so far.
Tricky left-handers have troubled the Mexican on previous nights. Saunders will know that if he is not constantly alert, he could end up more like James Kirkland.
Ooh.
Than
Look how the mouth action when you receive that point from Canelo.
Canelo's solid chin, intelligent pressure, and propensity to remain tactically versatile has enabled him to turn unfavorable situations around.
Oh, good shot. Good left hand.
As the sparkling lights of the Las Vegas Strip beckon for this intriguing clash of characters, one thing is for sure. Billy Joe Saunders will leave nothing in the ring on fight night.
He doesn't move like me. He's not as fast as me. He's not as slick as me. You know, he's not as beautiful as me. So let's get it on, Canelo.
Wow.
Let's see who the best is.
This outspoken, proud Romany fighter enters Canelo's territory with only victory on his mind. If he can avoid the big shots and land enough of his own firepower in return, then things could get interesting very quickly. Consistently winning rounds in the eyes of the three people that matter may prove an entirely more demanding proposition.
They glance directed downwards towards the canvas.
Hopefully the judges actually
Pride
make the
and
right
legacy are
decision
on the line in
based on
this
the
exciting
fights.
matchup of boxer versus puncher.
I thought I'd just stick to that. Feints, kidding feints. I couldn't miss him. I knew a natural. Listen, a good boxer will always beat a good fighter.
Wow, this is gonna be a very exciting fight. This is what I think. I think Canelo is gonna win this fight. Billy Joe Saunders is gonna most likely win the first 3-4 rounds, and Canelo is start doing well in the later rounds. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give the huge thumbs up. Comment down below who you guys think is gonna win this fight, and subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.